Hello my dears, this is Sarah from She Holds Dearly, and today I have a project for you that I did in collaboration with two of my good friends, Sarah from Rocky Hedge Farm and Chloe from Boxwood Avenue. We upcycled a linen tablecloth together. So as I said, we all agreed to try the same project. So we each got the same tablecloth from Target. It's the Threshold brand and it's a linen tablecloth. We had to come up with some type of a project with it. I will let you head over to their YouTube channels to see what they did. But for myself, I went ahead and just dyed the tablecloth. I wanted to turn it into just a summery sort of a lap blanket. And I could always use it as a really great tablecloth again if I wanted. But I love this project because a lot of times I'll be out thrifting and I will find a linen tablecloth. And I have done this in the past at Goodwill, bought a piece of linen because linen's fairly expensive and it's one of my favorite fabrics to have on hand. And so I've bought it and I've done all kinds of things with it. So this was just right up my alley that we were gonna do this little collaboration. And I had an inspiration picture, I'll show you here. This is something I've been wanting to buy recently. And then when this came up, I thought, oh, this would be perfect. I'm gonna try to make this. So I had to locate this macrame trim. I found the one that I wanted on Amazon and I will link that for you guys below. I think I spent about $30 for the amount that I used on this blanket. So I got a bottle of RIT dye in the color navy blue and I used a big old canning kettle that I had on hand, and the secret is to get the water really, really hot. So I got it boiling and let it cool just a little bit, and then I just dumped the whole bottle in. And I would say I have about 3 pounds of fabric here in this tablecloth. It says to put it in and stir it for 60 minutes, but me being too busy to stand there for 60 minutes stirring over hot liquid, I just put the lid on it and went to bed, and I let it soak. Oh, I better let it soak for 12 hours, which is totally not what you're supposed to do, but I'm telling you, it can be done. The only thing I would say, and if you look at this fabric, you'll see what I'm talking about, but there are a few blotchy areas that probably would not be there if I had stirred it. My only other option was, though, to go to a laundromat and actually find a laundromat that has a top-loading machine, because mine's a front loader, and that is problematic when you're trying to get a good even dye on fabric. So if you have a front loader, stick with the kettle method. I think that's probably the best option. Once you're done with letting it soak in the dye, then you're gonna need to rinse it in cold water. So I rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed. You can see my hands are turning blue. And then I just ran it through the wash, just one hard wash with some laundry soap, and dried it, and then gave it a quick iron. And then I was ready to add my macrame fringe, which wasn't too complicated. I just did one line of stitching all the way around, and as I came to the end, I just flipped over. I cut it first, and then I just flipped it over and went ahead and stitched it right in place. And you'll notice on these long trims, the fringes come all bound together in one long string. And so the last step I did was to pull off that string that's connecting all the tassels so that they could be free. And there we have it. So I'm super excited about how it turned out. It is so close to the picture. I'm very happy about that. And I even like that it's a little bit, when I first saw the sort of the blotchy dye, I felt like maybe it was kind of tie-dye, which is not really my style. But the more I was working with it, I thought, you know, this kind of feels like a vintage flag or something, and it'll look really good for the summer. So I'm super happy with it. And I hope you guys love it too, and that you keep your eyes open for linen tablecloths when you're out and about, or you can grab one from Target. And be sure to swing by my friends' videos too and give them some love, tell them I sent you over there. And if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do post regularly, and I share my professional design advice in our vintage home life. All right, take care. I will talk to you soon. I got a bottle of RIT dye in the color navy blue. Hey guys, you're being too loud. And then you're gonna, once you're done with that, you're still too loud.
You're so cute.
He's so cute.